Hello, Pisces. This is Summer from Tarot by Summer, and I'm here to do your general reading for the month of April. Pisces, I'm excited to be back, and I want to thank you guys so very much for all of your support. For those of you who are brand new to my YouTube channel, welcome. For those of you who are returning, welcome back. And I know that you guys didn't see me. Those of you who are subscribed to the channel, you probably didn't see me. I know you didn't because I didn't post any mid-month readings, but I did the first of the month readings for you. And I got quite busy. It's been a very busy, hectic, stressful month but I'm gonna do my damnedest to get out the mid readings, okay? So then you guys hang in there with me, and thank you so much for your support. Thank you for understanding. But yeah, I will be back, okay, after this in the middle of all, and I'm ready to go ahead and get you started, okay? Pisces, I said a prayer and I meditated over your reading. I laid the foundation of your spread to get your overall energy flowing and to better connect with you. Okay, before we go any further, I just want to go ahead and put these disclaimers up in the beginning. This is a very, very, very general reading. It is for it is for the masses. Okay, it's going to resonate with some of you, but it won't resonate with everybody. It'll resonate with some, but not with all. Personal private readings are always better. Okay, so I need to put that out front. Okay, I also read very intuitively. For those of you, pardon me, know the tarot cards, but I don't follow everything by the book. Okay, I just don't. That's just me. I don't follow everything according to the way that is taught. So I don't want to get into any squabbles with anybody over the cards. I read very intuitively. I just want you guys to know this as I'm going along. All right. Now, let's do this. This row going across the top represents the general portion of your reading, and it can encompass anything, and health, relationships, career, finances, whatever comes up in this portion, legal affairs. This row here is for your relationships, love and relationships, and it can be any kind of relationship. This is your career and finances. Okay, now what I'm feeling before we go any further about this energy and your spread here, there's quite a bit that moves you. You've got some very, very, very unique gifts, unique things that drive your passion. This is what I'm feeling. I'm getting the word unique with this. There's a bit of uniqueness about you Pisces. I'm getting the word unique. We're going to go with unique. Something unique drives your passion. Okay. That's what I'm getting. We're going with that. I'm hearing the word unique with this. Unique regarding your passion. Unique. Something unique drives your passion. It's a loving, it's like a loving feel here. Passionate. Uniqueness, something that's also, there's like a certain feeling of being on guard or something to protect it, something to guard whatever this uniqueness you have about you or this passion. That's what I'm picking up. Okay. Here you have the Fool card in the upright position. High Priestess in the upright position. Four of Pentacles in the upright position. Seven of Wands in the upright position. King of Cups in the upright position. Three of Wands in the upright position. Ace of Cups in the upright position. Fool card, High Priestess, Four of Pentacles. Pisces, although you may want to step out there in the month of August, take a leap of faith with something, move forward with something that drives you, something that intrigues you, something that compels you. You're no fool. You're no fool. You're a very, very intuitive person, which is why the High Priestess is right here in the middle. And then you have the King of Cups here, Ace of Cups here. Intuition. You have these things, and it's strong on you, Pisces. Water signs, period, are very intuitive. Usually very intuitive. But there's something that you need to go ahead and take a chance with, take a risk with, without thinking too much, without using too much logic. You kind of need to go with the flow and take a chance with it. Trust what you believe. Trust God. Trust your angels, your ancestors, your spirit guides. Trust your higher self. Trust your own intuition, your own mind. But you're no fool. You won't be a fool for anybody. If somebody's trying to, and I'm getting a feeling that somebody be trying to talk you into it, or convince you to do something, but I'm hearing that you're no fool. I'm no fool. I'll try it, I'll do it, but I'm no fool. It's like you're conveying that message to somebody. You're no fool. You're no fool. Okay? With the High Priestess here, you're very intuitive. You have shamanistic abilities, healing abilities, the abilities of sight, the ability to hear, feel, see, like clairvoyance, clairaudience, clairsentient. You can do these things. You can hear. Many of you some of you are have a strong mediumship where you can connect with those who've crossed over in the spirit realm. Some of you are practicing your shaman abilities, your healing mode of spirituality. Maybe even doing rituals that go along with them too, to give power and to help people. So that's where the strong energy comes from, and you letting others know that you're not foolish. You're still, although you have this and you have confidence and you trust and believe in yourself, you believe, you believe in whatever your system is, your religion or your spiritual belief system is. But there's still like a certain guardedness here, and that probably comes with the need to protect who you are, and what you believe. Protect your intuition. For some of you, you may not be necessarily a shaman or anything like that, but just very intuitive. Something going on around you that you need to be intuitive about. You need to trust your judgment. You need to trust your inner knowing, your ability to see. Some of you need to consult with a psychic or a medium to get more information about, to get a second opinion or whatever on something that you have a hunch about. Some of you are involved with like an Aries. Maybe you want to know more information about this Aries or this uh, venture for a leap of faith that you need to take. You know, something, whatever this is that you need to take a leap of faith on, venture, something new coming in, something you need to go for. But then there's like holding back energy here too. Earth sign energy, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Four of Pentacles, holding on too tight to something, being a miser, being guarding, protecting your assets, holding on tight to them. Fear of losing it, or fear of someone taking something from you. Having the courage here and the faith here, but holding back and being somewhat guarded and like a miser about. Do you find out something about this situation that you need to take a leap of faith on? And here you're wide open. Your arms are open. You're ready. You're ready to step outside the box and do something different. But then maybe your intuition comes in and says, hold on, wait a minute, Pisces. Or this is something that someone shows you from their sight because you consult with someone who's like a seer or reader or, medium or whatever the case. And they tell you, hold on, Pisces, wait a minute, not so fast. Think about this, and this. This is what I see. You want to consider this before you do it. And then you hold back and you say, okay, let me save money, let me save energy, let me guard and protect assets. Let me be on guard. Let me take heed to what's happening here. Somebody's literally locking away their treasures in like a treasure chest. Here you're wide open, taking this leap of faith, going for it. And here you're locking it up. Now, for somebody, whatever you take this leap of faith on pans out, it pays off, and your intuition is to guard it and protect it because this leap of faith pays off. You get whatever prize, whatever there is on the other side of this leap of faith, whatever this is that's coming to you because you take a step forward. You take a step and God, your angels, your ancestors take 3 more steps for you. And you get something of value that you need to lock away and protect, that you need to guard. Some of you are really good manifestors with setting your intention and letting your intuitions guide you. Really good manifestors. Some of you are keeping a secret, because the high priestess is someone who can keep really good secrets. Not only is she very intuitive or good medium or good seer and so forth, psychic, she's also good at keeping secrets. And maybe whatever this is you venture off on and go for needs to be kept secret, needs to be locked away and protected, guided. This is going to mean different things for different people. Apply it to you however it fits in your life, and if it doesn't apply, let it fly. Okay, here you have the 7 of Wands and the King of Cups. Some of you are dealing with the fire sign who's very protective, can be combative, can be a little defensive, or just willing to Somebody setting boundaries, drawing a line in the sand. Maybe they need to, or they feel that they need to. But then there's the King of Cups energy here, and this is a good energy. This is a very healthy energy in the upright position. King of Cups, loving, kind, nurturing, understanding, intuitive, giving, and all of those good things. Really good at managing their emotions. They, very loving, but it's like a mature kind of love. It's not like puppy love or anything, very mature love. Kind of calm and cool and collected, fatherly figure. But it's a good energy. But then the Seven of Swords here is here, wanting to draw the line, wanting to, combat something or protect something with this situation with you. Do you have like an overprotective, somebody has an overprotective mate? Maybe somebody who, I'm picking up insecure for somebody with this Seven of Wands. It feels like a defensiveness, not necessarily for protection for everybody, but somebody feels like a little insecure. So they have their guards up. They come out swinging. Maybe they think somebody's looking at you. They think somebody's interested in you. I'm feeling that for somebody. And it might not necessarily be a fire sign person. It just means someone's very passionate and someone displays that energy. Over here in the career and finances, Three of Wands and the Ace of Cups. Three of Wands is embarking on a new venture, waiting for your ships to come in, maybe even wanting to travel, wanting to do something, wanting to build something, in the process of putting your plans together and laying the foundation, getting those things done, drawing up the blueprints to lay a foundation to get something going. And the Three of Wands is that person is venturing off to gather these things or travel or explore, but they're kind of going out there and getting a feel of what's out there before they gather these things and bring them back and build and start stabilizing and so forth. It's like a person who's very well-rounded, and they're in the beginning stages of getting something off the ground. That's what this feels like. Somebody, either you or like a business partner or some sort of company that maybe you work for. This feels like a spa for somebody. This feels like a place that provides comfort or gives you comfort. Somebody's got some sort of work at home business. They work out of their home, maybe have put on some, like in addition to their home, to like partition part of that off to do some sort of therapy, aromatherapy, massage therapy, something, spa therapy, pedicures and manicures, bed and breakfast even. Somebody's considering opening up maybe a coffee, espresso kind of shop, something eclectic. I'm seeing tables and seating on the outside of this place, this not totally urban, but not totally rural either. Kind of eclectic. Like a eatery or something. with outdoor seating, but in like a town kind of atmosphere. Interesting. Very interesting. Okay. Ace of Cups. And this is something that will bring happiness, bring joy, bring emotional fulfillment, something that you'll be connected to, or that you are connected to on an emotional, intuitive level, something that brings joy and happiness. The Ace of Cups, brand new beginning. If this is something that you're interested in getting off the ground, if you have this kind of business, keep going with it. It looks very good. If this is something that you need to protect, you need to protect your ideas. You have, maybe this is something that's unique. That's where the word unique was coming in. You want to take a leap of faith with it. You want to do something over here. Maybe even build some partnership, or you have a partner that you're already working on this, maybe even your romantic partner, or just like a business partner. You get this, you go out there, you go out on a limb, seek this, these resources, seek this out, follow a hunch that somebody gives you, use your intuition, and you put it away and lock with lock and key. You guard this so that no one steals your ideas. Because it'll be something near and dear to your heart and something lucrative. That's what I'm getting for somebody. You've got some really, really good cards here. It's really not a lot to clarify. It's just not. Because the card, they're really good. But let's clarify some things and take a look and see. Spirit, why is the Seven of Wands here? Why is the Seven of Wands here? Two cards came out. Seven of Pentacles, Nine of Swords in reverse. Give me one more for the Seven of Wands. Yep. Nine of Pentacles in reverse. Okay. This Seven of Wands here is guarding and protecting, drawing some boundaries, drawing a line in the sand to protect the investments, to protect what they planted, to protect the seeds that they planted in this relationship. Because this person wants to, either you or the other person wants to see it come to fruition, want to be able to crop the harvest, and want this relationship, partnership, business, whether it's business, romance, family, or whatever, to flourish. Maybe you or the other person has been worrying a lot here, having some sleepless nights with the Nine of Swords, but the Nine of Swords is in reverse. And you or the other person want to come out of this worrying, want to end the fears, the anxiety of being alone. This person here doesn't want to be alone. This person here wants to, probably 9 times out of 10, this person wants to get married, tired of being single. You got the Nine of Pentacles in reverse. They're tired of worrying about whether or not you are going to settle down with them, whether or not you're going to offer them a cup of love or ring or whatever, marriage proposal. Maybe this person is a business partner and they want to be seen for more than just a business partner. They want to be seen and taken serious as a romantic partner and want you to put a ring on it, want you to take them out of being single, tired of being single, tired of worrying about it. They've invested a lot of time and they're trying to get your attention. They want your attention. They want you to recognize their worth and do something about it. Yep. Spirit, why is the High Priestess here? Why is the High Priestess here for Pisces? Three of Cups. The High Priestess is using their intuition about the Three of Cups. 3 people, 2 or more people. Page of Pentacles in reverse. Give me one more. It's this one. 4 of Swords in reverse. The High Priestess is using their intuition about 3 people, about a party of 3. 2 or more, 3 or 4. 2 or more, 3 or 4. Something celebratory. 2 or more people. Page of Pentacles in reverse. Page of Pentacles in the upright position is a messenger or a young child. A messenger bringing some sort of message. Some sort of message about something of value, something tangible, maybe even advice on how to achieve something, of advice on what to do with an opportunity of some sort, or maybe even a child. It could be education. It could be different things. It's going to mean different things for different people for something of value. Could be. I really don't feel like it's a child right here, though. I feel like with this Page of Pentacles in reverse, this feels like wasted money. It feels like you're using your intuition on somebody or a situation that you wasted money on, or somebody wasted money. Wasted a resource, wasted money, wasted time. Maybe wasted time listening to somebody's idea, listening to people talk about an idea and it didn't get off the ground, or it's not going anywhere. And then you have the 4 of Swords in reverse. It's like restlessness. Coming out of that meditative state, that state of, laying back and just relaxing and chilling out, looking at things, meditating on this, really sharpening your third eye and trusting your intuition, and just, so you're feeling restless. You're like, okay, I looked at this long enough. I've used intuition long enough with this situation. Okay. Now I'm getting restless. Maybe there's like a time span on something that you need to make a decision about, but you have to wait. You can't do it right now, right here and now. There's something to do with time over here. It's like you gotta wait for the timing to be right, for something to mature, for something to grow, for something to happen. But in the meantime and in between time, you lock it away. You protect something. You protect your assets in some way. so that you won't lose anymore. Like, protect what's left. Your instinct is telling you something was lost here. Protect what's left. Something was wasted here with some money, with a resource, an asset. So you need to lock away the rest. Protect it. Maybe this person might be someone that you don't feel confident with in a relationship when it comes to money. So you have to kind of lock it away from that person so that they won't waste anymore. And that might make you a little bit apprehensive, although you love this person, you want to marry this person, but you be a little bit more practical when it comes to assets, okay, than your mate, because your mate feels abundant, your mate feels independent, but at the same time, your mate might be kind of wasteful with money, and you're the tightwad. Maybe you or the other person is the tightwad. This could be about the other person. Let's take a look under here. Ten of Swords. There's some backstabbing, some betrayal here, or, you be having some health issues that you have to save for. This could be health related. This could be health related for somebody. Betrayal for somebody. You may not be able to totally trust this person. Then you have the Hierophant over here. Like a committed relationship. This is relationship stuff. Committed relationship. But this person might not be disciplined with money. They have backstabbed you with finances, with money. This person might be a Taurus. Spendthrift, Taurus. Taurus can be really lavish with money, with items. But you're like, okay, honey, but we need money. We gotta have assets. We have to be able to save some of what we earn. Hangman in the upright position. Like I said, since this is the finances and career, you need to save some of this money and wait for a bit, wait for the money to mature, wait for the assets to mature to start striking some moves with this. But this is something that's coming in that's lucrative, but you're at a waiting period. You want to make the right decisions. You want to use your intuition. You definitely want to make the right decision. What is this? 9 of Cups. Get your wishes fulfilled. 4 of Swords. Resting. Wheel of Fortune. The Wheel of Fate turns in your favor, but somebody be having some, health issues you need to rest from. You need to rest and recuperate from. But I feel like there's some money issues here. And you don't want to put yourself in a hole. You want to your wishes fulfilled. Get well again. Start feeling good again. But then for you to get well again and start feeling better again, there may be some sort of procedure that you need to have, for somebody. And you got to save money. You have to save your assets so that you can, do well after you heal. But you're in somebody's going through some pain, and this is underlying energy, or you will be going through some sort of pain that you need to heal from. Hierophant, High Priestess, Ace of Wands, brand new beginning, Magician, Ace of Pentacles, all of these brand new starts here. Look at this, 4 of Pentacles again, holding back, 4 of Pentacles holding back. This is underlying energy, holding on, being a tightwad, holding back, not letting go yet. Maybe you or the other person wants to propose marriage, or propose to go further into this relationship and build something in a relationship. Present this Ace of Pentacles, something more promising, something more tangible. Make it happen, having the will to manifest, the will and the ability to manifest within a relationship. Have new starts. You got new starts, passionate new starts, new beginnings. Ace of Wands, passion, magician, having that ability to manifest. And it's like the Hierophant and the High Priestess go together. Both very, very spiritual people here. But you don't really see eye to eye when it comes to, you get along on different levels. You have some of the same goals and ideas, beliefs. But when it comes to practical things, it's like the two of you don't see eye to eye. There's, you don't really see it. This is what I'm feeling intuitively, not really on the same page on that level. But the new starts are there. You just have to, the two of you, Pisces, need to iron out something. Whoever your mate is or whatever this partnership is, you have to iron out some things when it comes to finances and values around material things, your belief systems about it. Fool card again. You've got the Page of Wands, which is the Knave of Wands. Not the Page of Wands, the Knight of Wands. 7, this is the Chariot card. Forward movement. Successful forward movement. Something that ignites your passion and you want to go off and do something entrepreneurial, make some moves. Yeah. This is good. Fool card here. Fool card again. Fool card twice. Take a leap of faith with something, with dreams, with your endeavors, with your career. But right now, you have to kind of wait a little bit. Let things mature. Hold on. Wait. It's coming. Spirit, what messages do you have for Pisces month? Oh, Pisces month. You've got reflection. Spirit, what action steps should Pisces take in the month of clearing, in the month of fall? Okay. You've got reflection and clearing. Reflection and clearing. Okay, Pisces. With reflection, you need to look at yourself in the mirror, look at the situation, look at the roles that each of you play in a situation. Especially like each of you in a relationship. In this relationship part, and you individually, look yourself in the mirror, look at your own reflection, look and see what kind of role you play in a situation, how you got to where you are, where you're going, what you propose to do to help you get to where you're going. Reflect on the past. If something is repeating itself, if you see a pattern in your life that's repeating itself and you're not pleased with it, you're not happy with it, take a step back and look at it. Pay attention to it. Now is a time, will be a time for reflection, reflecting on things so that you can learn from them and make different choices moving forward. And clearing clutter, getting rid of the things that no longer serve you. If there's something in your life that's not healthy for you, something you've been holding on to, something that's not working for you, it's time to let it go. It's time to free it, set it free, let it go. Move some of that energy around that can be stagnant because you're holding on to things, you're hoarding. The very things that you be hoarding may be things that aren't, things that you can actually use, like money, resources, assets. You be hoarding some stuff that makes absolutely no sense, that has nothing to do with your future, nothing to do with monetary value, not even anything to do with sentimental value, but things that take up space and energy as like a protective mechanism. And it sounds kind of stupid holding on to things that have no intrinsic value. People do it all of the time. We're human. We do it. We hold on to stuff like, why am I holding? I had these batteries for 2 years. Why am I holding on to these AAA Duracell batteries? And then you see a little rust on the top. You're like, why am I holding this? Why do I still have these batteries? Batteries in a little drawer inside of the kitchen, that's under the, in your kitchen drawers. You're like, batteries? Why? And these little things that hold up and take up space, all sorts of little knickknacks and things that we think are important, they just need to go. And then that's what this clearing is about, help you clear up some energies. Out with the old, in with the new. And doing some of these things, reflecting, clearing energy, will ease some of this underlying pain you're going through. You'll be going through some pain that nobody has any idea what you're going through. And then again, you could have like an illness that you're dealing with that you need to heal from. And maybe that's why you don't need to make any moves over here. You need to heal first and then get your, you heal mentally, emotionally, spiritually, whatever this Ten of Swords is, because it's coming to an end anyway. This is the very end, the end of a cycle. Get yourself together, because you have some incredible things on the horizon for you, Pisces. You got some good things coming, but you have to clear up this energy, and you got some healing to do. I see that. Okay, I see it, Pisces. It's okay. Let go. Communicate better. Communicate the importance of whatever it is you want, because there's love here, a lot of love and commitment. But you got to be on the same page when it comes to your perceived value of assets for both of you. And that's with the relationship, okay? Well, Pisces, this concludes this reading. I hope it is something that has helped you. I hope you gained something from this. And please let me know how it works out for you, okay? I will see you guys in the middle of, well, if you like a personal reading, they're always a lot better than the general readings, because I get to focus on you and just you and your situation and not the masses. Okay, you can find a link right below this video. It is summerintuition.com. That is summerintuition.com. Okay, and you can book a reading there, and I will send you the instructions on what to do and how we take it from there. Okay, before you leave, go ahead and give me the thumbs up and subscribe, okay, Take care for now. Bye, Pisces. Love you guys.